Who you gonna call? Apparently Ernie Hudson of Ghostbusters fame. As it turns out, he missed out on a role in Black Panther, but could he be back? Let's talk about that and more. So recently, Comic Book got to sit down and talk with Hudson in regards to his career. Now, of course, most of us know him from Ghostbusters. That's something that a lot of people my age are very nostalgic with. And obviously, there's a lot of talk on the future of Ghostbusters, his involvement. And of course, when you look at Marvel, they want to involve anybody who has any nerd cred. Ernie Hudson would be a pretty good get. Now, recently, Ernie Hudson did confirm that he actually ended up reaching out to Marvel Studios on more than one occasion. And he specifically said he wanted to play T'Challa's father, T'Chaka, in Black Panther. And he says he keeps texting one of the heads of Marvel Studios, which is Luis D'Esposito, telling him that he's ready, he wants to do it, and that he's pretty much just begging for it. And then he says he's been a fan of the Marvel Universe and DC, and specifically the movies, but he also grew up on these. Now, if you look at his age and you line it up, he was growing up and reading these comics right there in that golden age that everybody goes back to and points at and goes, yes, that was when comics became this big thing they are today. Now, he also says that he was told that the part wasn't big enough for him, like they wanted him for something else apparently if it ever came to casting him. Like T'Chaka would have been a small role and they would want Ernie for something bigger, which honestly makes me hopeful that they're gonna get him into, maybe something down the road, Black Panther 2 or otherwise, and involve him in some way, shape, or form. Like, I wouldn't mind it if they had Ernie Hudson play Storm's father, for example, or something along those lines. Obviously the X-Men are going to be all over the place. They said they're going to be completely different. Maybe I'm not even thinking logically about who they could cast them as, because they're going to swap what the character is like. And honestly, I'm really excited by that, because again, I've seen Ernie Hudson in other things and I always enjoy whatever he's doing. He just has this charisma and charm to him that he brings on screen. It just kind of makes me want to see him in one of these movies. And again, Black Panther, they could probably work him in there somehow in future sequels, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's something completely unexpected as well, which gets me excited. And the fact that he says, they have some sort of bigger ideas, that sounds pretty awesome. So who would you guys want to see him as? Who could you think off the top of your head? Honestly, I really can't come up with anything. Like, I'm struggling over here.